Dia, go ahead. What's your biggest takeaway other than
Yeah, so
Pablo's
right.
amazing at karaoke?
Yeah, you might be an event marketer if you developed a list of 6 items you wanted to talk about on this pod. Number 1, I found my people.
Mm,
I've been looking for my people because it's so hard to find people who are in the event space doing what you're doing, even just in your neighborhood. And it was so refreshing to go in to Exhibitor Live. And this is my first time attending. It's not because I didn't want to attend in the past, but because of my company, I'm with the company who values that kind of education and said, sure, go. But to be able to have conversations with people and they understand your nomenclature, they get it. You don't have to explain yourself. So that was the first thing I learned. The second was I totally agree with Mandy on the whole sustainability thing. I was really looking into that myself. The third thing is I noticed that the exhibitors at Exhibitor Live have the same trouble with booth etiquette that the whole rest of the world does. And everybody should just have booth staff training, no matter what. The fourth thing that I learned is I'm loving the email marketing because I'm seeing pieces, stuff that the exhibitors were
mm,
sending to me ahead of time and post show. And I'm actually forwarding that to my digital marketing manager in my company. He's got, this is what I liked about this. I got an email today from a guy who said, hey, it was great meeting you on the show floor. Well, I'm at 100 people on the show floor. But he sent a picture of his booth with it. I'm like, oh
mm,
yeah, I remember that guy because I remember that piece about that booth that I really liked. And so
mm.
that was pretty slick. And the last 2 points kind of roll in together. The biggest thing is I only took one class at this. I was really gun shy about asking my company to spend $2,500 to $3,000 on this event. So I kind of scaled it back. I took the ROI class, and yes, immediately there's so much I can implement now. I've got a show in 2 weeks, and I've got a call with one of my team members to say, what low hanging fruit can we pick at this show with what I learned a week ago? I missed the flash sessions on the show floor. Now I'm wishing I'd gone to them, but I was only at the show for one day. So I was trying to hit the entire show floor in 5 hours, which I don't recommend. And then the last thing that I've got my evil plan in place. I figured out how I'm going to do the CTSM and I'm going to get my company to pay for all of it. So that's my plan starting next year.
I love
So
that, Dia. I think you should be getting them. You should be asking them, right? I think a little bit of what Mandy said, a little bit of what I said, maybe you being there this year and seeing you have your own thoughts on like, okay, how do I go to them and ask? Because ultimately, to me, the sell, like everything that I hear over and over from people like yourself, from people like Mandy, from people that we have on our show and we've talked to for, God, we've been doing it for a year and a half now, is like, it's that pure connection, it's the relationships. It's your tribe. It's your people. They're doing the same job as you, the same work as you. They have the same struggles as you. So I think that's really great to hear.